So, you've heard of GitHub. It's pretty much impossible to avoid if you're interested in building software. Well, today we're going to cut right through all the noise and get you started. Seriously, in just the next few minutes, you're going to sign up, create your very first project, and make your first save on the platform that powers, well, pretty much all of modern development. So let's just dive right in. You know, every line of code in your favorite app, every single website you visit, it all started just like this, with one single first step. This isn't just about learning a new tool. It's about planting the seed for whatever amazing thing you want to build down the road. And your journey? Well, it begins right here, right now. We're about to carve out your own personal space on GitHub. Think of it as a digital home for every single project you'll ever create. Ready? Let's do it.
Okay, first things first. We have to build your foundation. And I want you to think of your GitHub account as more than just a login. It's like the base camp for all of your future coding adventures. And you know what? The process is super straightforward. As you can see, you just head over to github.com and hit that sign up button. You'll pop in your details, and when it asks, just choose the free plan. Trust me, it's all you're going to need. Then just verify your email, and that's it. You're in.
Now let's talk about that username. I know it seems like a tiny detail, but honestly, it's one of the most important choices you're going to make today. It's not just a name. It really is your professional handle in the entire tech world.
And here's why this matters so much. Your GitHub username is permanent. Seriously, recruiters are going to see it, future collaborators will use it, and it will be attached to every single contribution you ever make. It becomes a huge part of your professional brand.
So yeah, maybe it's time to retire coolboy123 or your old gamer tag. Instead, you want to aim for something clean and professional. Your name is a great start, or maybe a combo of your name and your field. Think satyaki-konar, not XYZ rockstar. It just immediately tells people you're serious about your work. All right, so you've got your account set up. Now it's time to learn the single most important word on all of GitHub, repository. You'll hear everyone call it a repo for short, and it is the absolute heart of everything you'll do on the platform. So what exactly is a repository? The easiest way to think about it is like a super-powered folder for one single project. It's the container that holds everything: your code, your images, your notes, and, this is the magic part, the entire history of every change you've ever made.
You can forget that formal definition for a minute. If you remember one thing, just burn this into your brain. One repo equals one project. That's it. Building a website, that's a repo. Writing a data analysis script, that's a different repo. It really is that simple.
So what's actually in one of these project containers? Well, you've got all your project files, of course. You'll also see a special file called a README, which acts like the welcome mat or the front page for your project. And, most importantly, it holds that complete history of every single change, along with all the project settings. Okay, enough theory. It is time for the big moment. We're about to create your very first repository. This, right here, is where your journey as a developer on GitHub truly kicks off. So, on your GitHub dashboard, look for that green New button and give it a click. For the name, type in git-github-learning and then add a simple description. Make sure it's set to public, and, now this is important, make sure you check the box that says Add a README file. This gives you that instant front page we talked about. Then go ahead and hit that big green Create Repository button. And just like that, you did it. You are now the official owner of a GitHub repository. For real, just take a second to let that sink in. You've just created your first project space on the biggest development platform in the world. Pretty cool, right? Now I know what you're thinking. You've landed on this new page and it looks a little overwhelming. There's a lot going on, so let's make it simple. For right now, just stay in the Code tab. That's where you start by default. See your list of files? It should just have that one readme.md file. And then I want you to completely ignore the other tabs. Ignore issues, ignore pull requests, and ignore actions. We will get to all that stuff way later. We have one last step for today, and it's a big one. We're going to make a change to our project and actually save it. Now, in the world of Git and GitHub, this save action has a special name. It's called a commit. So here's what I want you to do. Look for the little pencil icon to edit your README file. Go ahead and delete whatever's in there and replace it with this exact text. That little hash mark at the front just makes a nice big title. This is going to be the first real content you add to your project. Okay, once you've put that text in, you'll see a green button at the bottom that says Commit Changes. Now, don't let that word commit scare you.
For now, all you need to know is this. It's just a really powerful descriptive way of hitting save. It's saving a snapshot of your file at this exact moment in time. So go on, click it.
After you commit, you'll be sent right back to the main page of your repo. Now, don't try to understand everything that just happened. Just observe. Just look. Notice how your README file has your new content. See the message you saved with your commit? And check out that little piece of text that now says 2 commits. That's GitHub, starting to keep a perfect history of your project.
And that is it. You've created an account, you've built your first repository, and you saved your first change. You've taken the first and, honestly, the most important steps. You're no longer just someone looking at GitHub, you are now a part of it. The only question left is, what are you going to build next?